name.
Mhm. Okay. So, but then, like, it's applicable to everybody. Like, how do you show respect? For example, how do I put this? For example, if your friend walks into the house and he wants to greet your mom, or he wants to greet your pops. What's pops in English? Father.
It probably just call by the first name.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Anyways, let's get back into the game. Scott, how many bottles of beer would get Janine drunk?
Probably 2.5 to 3.
Jenny, that was a low key roll, so you can't drink. Okay, how many bottles do you think will get Scott drunk? Oh wait, is it Heineken? It's called or Heineken? How do you pronounce that?
It's Heineken, but I don't drink that stuff. It doesn't taste very nice.
True.
If it's if
I
it's
prefer
beer,
proper beer.
Okay, what about do you take vodka?
I'm not a big vodka person. I'm more into rum or gin.
Okay. What about you, Janine? Do you take vodka?
no. I like gin.
Oh,
Only if it's mixed with tonic water.
Tonic water.
Yeah,
tonic water. Okay, I never tried that, by the way.
really good.
Anyways, okay. So, how many bottles do you think will take? How many shots would Scott need to take to get drunk? How many shots of what did you call it? Gin?
Gin,
Gin and vodka. Yeah.
Yeah. How many shots does he need to take to get drunk? Like drunk?
probably 4 or 5.
4 shots or 5 shots?
He has a very high alcohol tolerance.
You are
Okay.
way
So
off.
wait. Okay. So then, how many bottles of beer would get Scott drunk?
8.
8 bottles?
You realize that a bottle of beer is usually about the equivalent of one shot.
So are you saying that it requires you 8 shots to be drunk?
Between 8 to 10.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool one. It actually got me there. And wait, all right. So your answers for each other's wrong, right? How many beers would you take to get drunk, Janine?
I don't know. I haven't had like a time where I was drunk. So I don't know. Like I don't drink that much. But probably that would be enough.
Okay, it's fine. What city did Scott grow in?
Adelaide.
So,
Was that
Okay.
a question for me?
Yeah, it's for you, Janine. Scott, do you know the name of the city Janine grew up in?
Isabella
Isabella.
in or something like that.
Grew up
It's in
or
a grew up as in was born, or because
No,
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 like
no, like grew up, like where you started.
where she spent majority of her childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Abu Dhabi.
Okay, that's cool. So it's correct. What she mentioned about where she mentioned that you grew up is correct place, right?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Why would you take that long to say that?
Well, I was going to be more specific, but
well, I
Uh,
was gonna have a
Adelaide
specific.
is a very large place, and technically Adelaide is our city. I didn't grow up in our city,
uh-huh.
so
Okay. I want to ask this. Scott, do you know the name of the university Janine graduated from
uh,
and the year she
Northampton,
graduated
Northampton University,
and the
University
year
of
she graduated?
Northampton. Um, I'm going to guess 2018. She was already graduated by the time she met me.
Okay. Janine, where did Scott graduate from
Um,
and what year?
It's a little bit tricky. Let's because I don't have a university degree,
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe let's go with my most recent accreditation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Jeannie, you better
I'll
get
give
it
her a
right.
hint. I have a certificate 3 in financial services.
Woo, that's a lot of money. The brother got a lot of money. A lot of money. That's cool.
So
Man,
when did I get that?
that's a nice one, man. That means you got a lot of brains. I hate them figures. I hate those figures. I don't like punching in figures. I don't like anything like that. But I like me my money. I like my money.
You've never mentioned me this one.
Oh, you
No, I
see?
haven't.
Okay. You see, that's cool. So,
But is it
yeah.
somewhere in Adelaide?
Sorry?
I'm asking.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Is it a university?
No.
See, no, hold it. You guys are gonna talk about that later, okay? The Romeo Juliet Empress Empire Emperor thingy. Oh my God. You know, oh, Scott, I'm gonna tell you, someone commented yesterday. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to get on Janine's last nerves. Someone said yesterday you had a good smile, and that's why one of the reasons why we had to take down the post. That we're being a
Who
bit
was it?
naughty. I
Who
don't
was
know.
it? Tell them to DM me.
Okay. Oh! Okay. That's a nice one. All right. So, never have I ever fought in public, fought or let's say have a misunderstanding or ever felt in public. Okay, Janine, what about you? Why are you laughing?
I did. I put down a finger.
Okay, so let's know, Janine, what happened. Why did you have to bro out in public? Was
Can
it
I
a
tell-
bro out
can,
or was it?
can I tell them about that time we went to Dubai? Like the what do they call this? The Dubai Parks and Resort.
He
I mean,
forgot.
if you want to.
I forgot as well, but it's something about Shrek.
What
You know Shrek the movie. It was
now?
the stuffed toy. Like
Uh-huh.
somehow we ended up arguing over a Shrek stuffed toy.
Yeah, because you wanted to keep playing that game where you're like guaranteed to lose money.
Oh. No, I mean like not for example, this is what I mean. For example, you go to a place and you're not happy with the customer service, for example, or someone gets to your last nerves in public. Have you ever like reacted to that person in public? That's what I mean, not you having a misunderstanding.
Oh. Mm. No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Have you, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. What happened? Bad customer service?
No, I was back in school. This kid was getting on my nerves, so I dragged him out of the room with his pants down on his at his ankles.
Mm. Oh my God. What you do? You punch him in the face? Or you just
No. I pushed him over and dragged him out of the room by his legs, and his pants fell down.
Go give him a shout out right now.
Shout out to
I haven't
whoever.
seen him in like 10 plus years, so
That's cool. That's cool. And actually, there is something in the beginning of our conversation before the recording, we made some few mentions of Corona. So some few questions came to my head. And I'm sure we all know what HIV and AIDS is. HIV and AIDS has been in existence for a long, long, long time.
STI, yeah.
Yeah, STI as well, and cancer, and we have a lot of things that has been in existence for a long time. And Corona came in not too long ago, and everyone for some weird reason is trying to. I'm not saying weird. For some reason, is trying to come up with a quick vaccine. How come for Corona, everyone wants a quick vaccine, but then for HIV, which killed, and other diseases and other viruses and diseases which killed, no one came up with a vaccine. And this time, someone is trying to come up with a vaccine. What are your takes on the Corona vaccine?
So I guess the most important thing to mention about the coronavirus vaccine is that scientists did have a head start on it. They didn't start from nothing because there have been other strains of COVID type viruses in the past. So the fact that there have been for decades, I mean, I'm pretty sure MERS is a type of coronavirus. So because of previous coronaviruses in the past, there has already been at least half a decade worth of research already made to it. They only just ramped it up so significantly because coronavirus or COVID-19 has been so significantly impacting today's lifestyle.
That's true. That's one way of putting it. Like, do you have something to say about that?
Yeah, I think because you were asking why do you think people are rushing over to get a vaccine? Maybe because I think they treat COVID as a big inconvenience for everyone
Mm-hmm.
because it affects every single one in this world. And with the vaccine thing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not yet sure with it.
I,
I'm
I would
still
also
having second thoughts.
I would also argue that it's much easier to protect yourself on STIs
Mm-hmm.
rather than coronavirus. Coronavirus is a lot more. It's a lot easier to catch, whereas, of course, STIs such as AIDS and HIV require very specific actions to be transmitted.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, with all this, we've listened to a lot of political what's this thing called? We've listened to a lot of political debate on Corona, and individually we all have our opinions. And for some weird reason, some people tend to term it as a political football. I wouldn't know. In your opinion, would you say Corona is a political football? Like it's a biological what's this thing called? Like a device for war, or it's just a thingy like a virus?
No, it's a virus, and because of the mistreatment and well, I guess mainly the mistreatment of animals and the earth by people, there will be more to come. There's
Okay.
100%. This isn't going to be the last pandemic that any of us will face.
Mm, okay, that's true. That's true. Jenny, have anything to add to that?
No, I actually agree in that because, us as humans, like sometimes, even though we go through something, sometimes we don't learn our lessons. So, if
There's always
people
going to be
don't
wet
learn,
markets. There's always going to be things like that. That's going to breed